Even several states of India have become Longbound. Himachal Pradesh, including Delhi, Punjab, and Haryana. But the worst impact has been in several villages in Uttarakhand, India. As the time increases there, the intensity of the water also increases. And at the same time, the fury of the water stream is increasing. India has been flooded from Delhi to rural areas. Several parts of India have become desolate due to heavy rains and the intensity of the rains. So far, more than 400 people have died due to landslides and floods. More than 700 people were injured and sick in this flood, and more than 500 houses have been destroyed in this terrible flood. The vehicle has been stopped. In the blink of an eye, one car after another is washed away, and houses and schools are washed away. People's life there is facing a terrible disaster. At first, many people thought that this flood was a normal flood.
Oh my God!
But now they are thinking that it is not an ordinary flood, but this flood is enough to drive people to death. Even if there is a flood, such a flood has never happened in India before, due to which people were ignorant of this flood.
Илюхин дом поехал. Поехал Илюхин дом. Смотрите. Просто вот все, что он...
Before they knew anything, the floodwater left them destitute. The floodwater has taken such a terrible form that all the houses are being flooded with floodwater. A few days ago, this flood took such a terrible form that there is no room to tell. Dilapidated state of northern India. Himachal Pradesh has suffered the most damage.
चला गया अपना तो छोटे भी चली गई और ये मान लो
Rananga bridge is completely gone and the
The water level rose to such an extent that it broke a 45-year record at the highest water level. Somewhere, suddenly, water comes, and houses and cars are flooded with it. Even this flood has become so terrible that people cannot recognize from the previous village whether it was a village or a river. situation India is facing, and what is the condition of its people today? National disaster to evacuate people from flooded areas of the city. 14 teams of the counterforce are working. On the other hand, Himachal state received an average of 94 mm of rain in a day, which was the first time in 50 years. In all, 12 bridges in Himachal, 75 roads have collapsed, and 1666 water projects or dams have become inoperable in India.
İyi bir altına var.
The electricity has been disconnected in several areas. Due to this flood, the communication system has been closed due to landslides in places. Even the electricity poles on the roads have been uprooted, leaving thousands of people without electricity. Looking at all the states of India, it is clear that the worst situation is in Himachal, Pradesh.
Ne geldi bu?